everyone, today I'm going to be trying out horses and ponies for the lesson program at my barn. Let's get started. So first thing I did was start getting the trailer ready, even though I'm probably not going to be buying any horses today, just so that I can test out all of them. I just had to get the trailer ready to go and packed up and stuff, and I'm going to change into my riding clothes on the way there. So, yeah. My first stop was Dundle, and I was just talking to this girl about the horse. Her name is Honeydew, and she is a warm blood. I'm not sure what kind, but she's 15 years old and 15.1 hands high. Here I am just approaching her slowly because I don't know this horse. She's different. I had to halter her and stuff to get her to the arena, which was kind of far away, but we made it over there. Here I am just hacking her up. She would not hold her head up. She just wanted to graze the whole time, it seemed like. But for her bridle, she was pretty good. Here I'm just climbing on her. And now we're heading to the arena to test her out over some jumps. Her gaits are really smooth, and she's a good horse for the most part. There were a few things that weren't that great. I just decided to test out all her gaits. At first I walked, now I'm trotting. Next I'm gonna canter and then possibly gallop. Her gallop was surprisingly smooth, but her canter was pretty bumpy. I decided to test her over some jumps because that's what most of our program is jumping. She was good for most of them. She was a bit not smooth with the jumps and her gait transitions. She did end up refusing this jump, but that's okay. Every horse refuses a jump. And then we went over these trot poles, which was really good for her. And she did that trotting jump. We did some more trot poles to get her. She refused to this jump. I almost got thrown. The next horse I'm going to be checking out is this English thoroughbred. His name is Cloudy. He is 16.2 hands high, and he is 4 years old. Here I am just tacking him up. He was really sweet, and while I was here, I saw a mare and foal. We headed to the arena, and he was already a lot more fast-paced than Honeydew. Here we are just trotting. I'm warming up all his gaits and stuff before we jump, just so that I don't mess him up. And he was really fast, and this is the first jump we're going over, and he took it like it was a tiny little trot pole. He really liked these jumps, and he was doing really good on them. And then we did this little trot jump, and again, took it like it was a tiny jump. I just kept on jumping him because I really enjoyed riding this horse. He was an amazing horse, had a great attitude and personality. The next horse I tried out was a pony. I don't remember what type of pony. Her name is Misty. She is 12.2 hands high, and she is 17 years old. I'm just walking up to her slowly because you don't ever know how a horse is gonna act. She seemed really sweet though from the start. I started tacking her up out here, and Steve said he didn't have any jumps, so we had to go over to Marley's farm, which wasn't that far away, but yeah, it would have been nice to just try her out at Steve's. Here I am getting on her. She stayed really still. She did jump there, though. And she was pretty fast-paced pony. She was like really spunky. Here I am just cantering her, testing out all her gaits, getting her warmed up before we jump. Just kept on cantering, and then we went to our first jump, which was a pretty small jump, but she acted like she could jump much higher. Here's a bigger jump, and she jumped it like it was nothing. I think she would be good for small kids, but I'm pretty sure we're looking for the older kids right now. We just kept on jumping. Again, a really good horse to be on. She kept on like pulling on the reins a lot though, and she was pretty mouthy the whole time. The last horse I tried out for today was this big old Clydesdale. His name is Domino. He is 19.2 hands high, and he is 12 years old. I just got him saddled up really quickly. Unfortunately, they did not have any jumps, so I was just gonna ride him around, not know what he was like over a jump. He had a really smooth walk. His trot was a bit bumpy, though. He was a really good horse for most of it. Out of nowhere, while we were cantering, though, he just all of a sudden bolted, and that was very weird. So I tried to get him to go back, and he was being pretty stubborn. I do not think we're gonna get Domino because of the way he just bolts randomly, and that's not good. Well, anyways, thank you for watching this vlog of me testing out horses. Bye!